It does take more time to do things right, but it's worth the effort.
Hi, I'm Lou McDaniel. I'm a member of the Laurel Run Community Watershed Association, and I'm here to talk to you about how this stream that's right behind me is a good asset to your property and to mine. For over a century, people have been baptizing in this water back here because it's clean. It supports fish, deer, all kinds of different game between where you live and where I live. And altogether, the stream only runs about 5 miles. The problem we have is that some folks, without thinking about it, pollute the stream. They park their vehicles in the driveway and a little bit of oil gets out and the rain comes along and washes it down the stream. Or maybe they change their antifreeze and the same thing happens. Sometimes we go out in the backyard and we decide we want to make our lawn green and we want to get rid of the dandelions, so we put chemicals on our lawns. And the chemicals leach their way down through the soil and end up back in the stream where it kills the insects that the fish rely on and the birds rely on to live. Some of my other Community Watershed Association folks are going to tell you more information about that type of pollution and what you can do to stop it.
Automobile and lawn chemicals can enter our streams through runoff from rainstorms. High densities of impervious surfaces, such as paved roads and rooftops, also result in increased runoff. Settling ponds and riparian zones along streams help to filter out some of these pollutants. We can do things around our, such as limiting the amount of fertilizers and pesticides we use. Read the label instructions carefully. Use only the amount needed. Many chemicals found in household products are not completely removed by septic systems. When we dispose of these by pouring them down the drain, they end up in our streams. Read all product labels and dispose of excess properly. Recycle motor oil and use cat litter to soak up spills around your home.
Hi, my name is Everett Mulkeen. I grew up in the watershed, and I spent a lot of my life enjoying the pure water and healthy ecosystem that is fostered by Laurel Run. And also know that my community has worked hard to preserve the fragile nature that now hangs in the balance. And I also know that it's an asset to many families in the watershed. And all I'm asking is that any newcomers to the community may be aware that it not only houses a plethora of plants and animals, but is also the hallmark of the place I call home. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Sue Alcott. I haven't lived in the Laurel Run watershed as long as some of the other association members. We moved here a few years ago. But the stream is important to me for several reasons. First, I grew up near a highly impacted stream in upstate New York, something called the Hudson River. So I know what a dead stream or dead river looks like. It's really disheartening. So when we moved here and Laurel Run was so full of life, it was a gem. It was a joy to live. It's a joy to live near. As a wildlife biologist, I'm really aware of wildlife and natural interactions and ecosystems. And this stream for this area is very significant. Vertebrates, whether the small insect larvae that make mayflies and caddisflies and the other flies that the fish feed on. We have trout, both rainbow trout and brown trout, and some brookies in here. And often, then you have the other little small fish like minnows and darters. And then you have the other wildlife that live near the stream, deer, bear, wild turkey, many different types of songbirds. I've seen long-tailed weasel. There's mink that lives nearby. So the area is rich in wildlife, and it is a really significant stream. So I hope that we as a community, as a neighborhood, can work together to keep it like that and to keep it as beautiful and clean as pure as what it is today. I want to thank you for listening, and I hope to see you around the neighborhood.
Hello, my name is Francis Mulkeen. I'm a resident of the Laurel Run area and a member of the Laurel Run Community Watershed Association. This association was formed in 1989 to help protect the stream against threats from acid mine drainage. We were successful in protecting the stream from some proposed mining in the area that would have basically ruined the stream. It's now today listed as trout waters by the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection. We aim to keep it in the same state that it is in today, and we're asking you to help us in our goal of keeping Laurel Run the beautiful, clean stream that it is today. Thank you.
West Virginia is blessed with wonderful natural beauty. With responsible stewardship of the land, we can keep it that way. As landowners and residents, it is our responsibility to take action when action is required. You can make a difference in the quality of the place we call home. Thank you for watching.